I wanted to kind of do something to help people if they're wanting to increase their draw weight, to use big expandable broadheads, whatever broadhead that may be, to help them increase their draw weight. So this will be the first of 2 videos on things you can do to increase your draw weight. Today is going to be shoulder day and trap day. So you got your shoulders and you got your traps right here. Both integral muscles and being able to pull. Not only are shoulders important for pull strength, especially your rear delts, you strengthen the muscles around your joints so you don't have shoulder issues. So today we're going to go over my favorite movements for shoulders and traps to help you understand how you can increase your draw weight, use a little heavier aero and keep some speed, as well as use expandable broadheads. I know people are going to come out of the woodworks about expandables are junk, expandables are shit. No, you ask guys that are that have tracking dogs, you ask them what kind of broadhead they would prefer looking, what kind of broadhead they prefer being used whenever they look for deer. They'll tell you expandables, because most of the time, even if you put a questionable shot on a deer with an expandable, most of the time you're going to find it. I like using expandables. That's why I like to shoot heavy. And if you're interested in shooting heavier and maybe switching from fixed to mechanicals, I promise you, if you do these movements for the next 3 to 4 months consistently, a couple times a week, you will increase your draw weight 100%. I promise you. So if you are going to go to the gym and you want a little bit of a pick-me-up, Mountain Ops has several different options. They have a non-stem, it's called Enduro, for your workouts. If you're a runner or that kind of stuff, you probably already know what Enduro is. If you like beta-alanine, or if you're unfamiliar with what beta-alanine is, it's the stuff that kind of makes you a little bit itchy, a little bit tingly, and that kind of stuff. Like C4 ready to drink cans has it in it. A bunch of supplement companies use it, but I like Yeti and Yeti mode. It has caffeine and beta-alanine. That's why I like that. Today I'm using Yeti black cherry flavor. If you don't like the beta-alanine but you still like caffeine, they have Ignite. My wife likes the Ignite. It's just 200 mgs of caffeine as far as the stimulant goes. Have really good flavor. So like I said in the truck, I think the most important thing to get your draw weight up is consistent movement over time. And also this first part of 2 is going to be not only how to use shoulder and trap movements to get your draw weight up, but also how to strengthen your muscles around the joint. Over time, you're pulling heavy weight. People talk about shoulder injuries. The best thing to do to kind of hinder shoulder injuries is strengthening the muscle around the joints. You got your front delts, your medial, your rear delts. This particular movement right here is barbell shoulder press. You don't need heavy weight. You can do lightweight. You can even do dumbbell shoulder press. Find stuff at the house like milk jugs. You can press that stuff. But I'm doing a set of 15. You don't have to do set of 15. Do 10 to 12, whatever you're comfortable with, just to get your blood flowing, and then get some fatigue out of the muscle. So this is what it looks like. So that's front barbell shoulder press. That's going to hit your front delts a lot. So that's the first movement. All right, so this movement right here is lateral dumbbell raise and rear dumbbell or rear delt dumbbell raise. What you're looking for here is your laterals and your rears. Those right there, when you're pulling your bow back, you're using a lot of your shoulder with that movement. These movements right here will help strengthen your middles and your rears of your shoulder. So you don't have to do these together. I'm gonna do a lateral and then a rear back to back. You can separate them. They don't have to be a bicep like this.
Here's rear. These next two movements, rope cable front raise. These are for your front delts. And then the second movement is going to be dumbbell shrugs to hit kind of your traps right here. Your traps help you pull whenever you're pulling back your bow. Just like your rear delts, your traps tie in too. Your front delts help stabilize your shoulder, keep your joint healthy because you're strengthening everything around it. So this is what it looks like.
Don't need to bruise your ego, but I've had you nailed down for so long. I don't see your name on my tattoo. But you understand, it's been a long time coming. It's for the best. No offense, I'm in love with somebody. That's the one who completes me. I'm in love with somebody.
Here's your dumbbell shrugs. If you're going to hang at the bottom, good shrug at the top. All right, this next movement is behind the back side delt cable raises. So we use single arm that's kind of behind the back from kind of below the glute and straight up. Similar to dumbbell side raises, but this one's kind of a little bit different angle. Side delt raises with the dumbbell, you kind of got a little bit more forward angle. This one, you kind of come from behind your back, it's forcing you to use your middles. Other arm. Alright, the second part of this is rear delt cable flies. So take the cable where it's a little bit lower than your shoulder. It doesn't have to be heavy weight. Actually, lighter weight's a little bit better on this one. And then it's just straight back like this. It's not a straight up or a straight down. It's kind of in the middle right there. And that's going to be hitting rear delts. Side. All right, so to kind of conclude the video. Those are all movements that you don't have to do all of those movements. If you're doing 4 or 5 of those movements every time, like once or twice a week, do those for 12 to 16 weeks, and I promise you, your draw weight will go up. Now I'll be posting another video. It'll have to do with a completely different muscle group, but it'll all tie in together, and I think it'll help you guys out. If you do get something out of this video, don't forget to like and subscribe. Leave me some comments, let me know what you liked, what you didn't like, and also if you have success with this, let me know in the comments that, hey, this worked for you. I've been lifting weights for 13 years. I'd like to think I know what I'm talking about when it comes to this stuff. I've been been shooting a heavy setup for almost as long, and this has worked for me. This has allowed me to use big expandable broadheads. This has allowed me to get pass-throughs on deer that, you know, otherwise wouldn't have. I like the big expandable broadheads because of good blood trails. It creates more damage inside, those kind of things. So another thing is you don't have to go in and do those same rep ranges. The rep ranges on these, I was doing, you know, mostly 12 to 15 reps, but if you're doing something 8 to 15 reps and you're struggling your last couple reps, you're doing what you need to be doing to build your strength from those movements. So like I said, like, subscribe,